All right, good morning, everybody. It is time to start going for math. We are going to talk about elapsed time today. First, we're going to start off with some class norms. Like we always do, we will get into our math talk and we will do some conversions of customary units and metric units. We'll then get into our review for elapsed time. We'll talk about some conversions of some time. We'll get into some word problems for elapsed time, and then we'll have an exit ticket at the end. Shouldn't take very long. Let's rock and roll on this. Who can give me some of the class norms that we've been talking about since the first day of school? Kimberly, go ahead.
Keep your head in the camera.
Keep your head in the camera. Keep your camera turned on, facing your head. Thank you. Carlos.
Wake up with a purpose.
Wake up with a purpose. Your purpose is to do some great things in school this morning. Alex, G.
Raise your hand or raise your little emoji hand.
Raise your hand, raise your little emoji hand, wave at me like a crazy person until I see you. I do have 29 students here this morning. We have a full class. I have 2 pages and my laptop is this big. So have some patience, wave at me like a crazy person until I can get to the next screen. Thank you. Margarita, go ahead.
Keep your place clean.
Keep your place nice and neat and clean, not like Miss S's this morning because I'm all over the place, but keep your spots nice and clean and you guys will be awesome. How much battery do I have? Who else had their hand up? Aaliyah, I saw yours. Did I see your hand up? No? Carlos, another one?
Never give up.
Don't give up. Try your hardest at doing whatever tasks we have. It's going to be hard. We just need to try and keep trying until we push a little further. Damien.
Be respectfully in chat and around others.
Thank you. Make sure your conversations are respectful in the chat and around your fellow classmates. And the chat and the conversations behind you are also appropriate and respectful. We're still at home until next week, so keep those parents in line. Make sure your conversations are good to go. I think that's Margarita. Margarita, go ahead. Did you have a new one?
Oh, I don't remember. Wait. Trying to remember.
That's okay. You want us to come back?
If you need help, you can help. Other students can help you.
Yeah, ask for help if you need help, guys. That's what we're all here for. We're here to learn together. Ask for help. So let's get going with some math talk or math warm up. Everybody heads in your camera. I'm going to share my screen. Thank you for all of your class norms. We've been doing these since the first day of school. So this should be a no-brainer, right? I hope this connects the first time. Ha. Where's the camera? Oh. All right, so here we go. It's kind of nice that I'm back in the classroom, huh? I don't have any crazy people, crazy babies running around. So the first one, I am going to give you 3 minutes, 60 quarts, and we have to convert 60 quarts into how many gallons? And the second one, I have 16 miles into how many yards? So the first questions I'm going to ask is are these units getting bigger to smaller or smaller to bigger? Are they going to multiply or divide? What am I multiplying and dividing by? Okay, remember all three of those steps. You'll have, I'll give you 3.5 minutes. How about that? Oops. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Why can't I move you? I don't like that I can't move my share screen. If you are uncomfortable putting things or giving me your answers, you can also put answers in the chat. How are we doing, guys? Doing okay? Johnny, you doing okay, kiddo? So again, questions that you're asking yourself is, are the units going from smaller to bigger or bigger to smaller? And does that mean you're multiplying or dividing? And then what are you dividing by? Or multiplying by? So excited for you guys to come back to school. I need your heads and your cameras, guys. You're doing a good job. Good morning, Kayla.
Good morning.
For those of you who do not have your cameras turned on and your head in your camera, I need your head in your camera, please. Damien, tilt it a little more. I can see your hair. Brianna, tilt it a little more. I can see the top of your head. Do what you can, and I will take volunteers for some answers, and then we'll work on this together. You have 25 seconds. Fernando, how you doing, bud? Awesome. Sorry if you guys can't see that. It's a little, oh, that's the good one. Maybe I'll use that one instead. All right. Let me just, 60 quarts. That is so much better. Equals how many gallons? 16 miles. Equals how many yards? All right, for the first one, what kind of answers do I have? Who wants to give me what they have, either in the chat or raising your hand like a crazy person? Kaimi, go ahead.
I got 15 gallons.
15 gallons. Thank you, Kaimi. Who else? Who else got 15 gallons? Anybody else? Carlos got 15 gallons. Fernando, what did you get, bud?
I got 15.
15 gallons. Anybody else? Monique, give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Monique. Michelle, thank you, Michelle, in the chat. I don't know who this thumb is. Who is this thumb? Jordan. I can tell by your hair and your headphones. I could tell better if your face was in the camera, guys. Put your face in the camera. Alex G, what'd you get, bud?
For the 60 quarts and gallons,
Uh-huh.
they got 12.
12? That's okay. We'll figure it out, okay? 12. Did anybody get anything different or the same as 12? Brianna, you got something the same or different than 12? What'd you get?
I got 15.
You got 15? Thank you. Anybody else? Did anybody get something different other than 12 or 15? Johnny, what'd you get?
15.
Angel L, what'd you get? Lily, what did you get?
I got 15.
All right, let's walk through this. So I have 60 quarts and I have to get from quarts to gallons. Looking at my chart, is my going from quarts to gallons? Are my units getting bigger? Going from bigger to smaller or smaller to bigger? What do we think? Alex, what do you think, Alex G? Are we going from smaller to bigger or bigger to smaller?
We're going smaller to bigger.
Yeah. So if I'm going from smaller to bigger on my chart, am I multiplying or dividing? You can look at my chart too, look. Quarts to gallons. Am I multiplying or dividing? Monique, you want to help me out?
You're multiplying?
Thank you. I need cameras on. Oh, wait, multiplying? Wait a minute. Multiplying or dividing?
We're dividing.
Did you say multiplying, Monique?
Yes.
That's okay. So what am I dividing by? Yvonne, what am I dividing by? I'm going from quarts to gallons from right here. Quarts to gallons. What am I dividing by? Kaimi, you want to help? What am I dividing by for quarts to gallons? Go ahead, Kaimi.
We're dividing by 4.
Yeah, we're dividing by 4. What number am I dividing by 4?
60.
Thank you. So let's do the math. 60 divided by 4. How many times does 4 go into 60? How many times does 4 go into 60? How many times does 4 go into 6? Alex? Thank you, Alex. I have to bring down the 0. How many times does 4 go into 20? How many times does 4 go into 20? Lily?
5.
5. 20, 0. So my answer here is 15 gallons. Good stuff, y'all. I'm going to erase this. If you need a picture, take a screenshot so you can put it in your
Can I
notebook.
copy it down really quick?
Take a screenshot, dude.
Okay.
You got it, Lily?
No, I keep turning on my iPad. Okay, now I did.
You got it?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, now I have 16 miles. 16 miles to how many yards? Okay, first question, am I getting bigger or smaller? Damien, are my units getting bigger to smaller or smaller to bigger? Are my units bigger to smaller or smaller to bigger? Let's look at this one. Bigger to smaller or smaller to bigger? From miles to yards. There we go. Anybody? Kimberly, what do you think?
I think we're multiplying
Why do you think we're multiplying?
because if we were for the 60 divided by 4, if we since we had to start at quarts, then we went down to gallons.
We're
That
on-
would be
Kimberly,
dividing.
we're on miles to yards.
I know.
Oh,
I'm just saying that how we would be multiplying because
oh, okay.
it from miles you're going up to yards, and since we did the 64, we started at quarts, then went down to gallons,
Okay.
and that was dividing. And since we're going up, we're getting bigger and multiplying.
Okay. So what about this one? Miles to yards. If we're looking at length. Can you explain to me if my units are getting bigger or smaller from miles going into yards? What do you think?
It would be getting smaller.
Yeah, my units are getting smaller because I'm going from miles, which is a long distance, longer distance.
And yards, which is getting smaller.
Yards are smaller than,
Miles.
yeah, in distance. So if I'm going from bigger to smaller in units, am I multiplying or dividing? If I'm looking at my chart, going from miles to yards, am I multiplying or dividing?
Multiplying.
Yeah. What am I multiplying by? Michelle, what do you think I'm multiplying by? I need cameras, guys. What am I multiplying by?
By 3.
Maybe not
By
by
15?
Not by 15. Look on my chart. I'm going from miles to yards. Monique, go ahead.
By 1,760.
By 1,760. Why is it that? Why is 1,000.
Because 1,760 yards is equal to 1 mile.
Good job. 1,760 yards is equal to 1 mile right here. Good stuff. So what am I multiplying this number by?
You're multiplying it by 16.
Yes. So I can convert it to yards. Now, double digit multiplication. 1,760 times, I'm not going to have enough space for that. Let's move it. Let's go up here. 1,760 times 16. I hit my ones place first. 6 times 6. Call it out. 6 times 6.
36,
7 times 6.
42,
Plus 3.
45,
6 times 1.
6,
Plus 4.
10,
10,
Good job. X's and O's. Now I'm on to my tens. 1 times 0.
0,
1 times 6.
6,
1 times 1.
1,
1 times 7. That's a 7, not a 1. 1 times 7 is 7, and 1 times 1 is 1. 6 plus 0.
we're just adding an extra 0.
Yep. 5 plus 6.
11,
7 plus 1.
8,
1 plus 1.
2,
Good stuff. So, what is this? I have this big number. What is that? Alex, what is that? Fernando, I have 28,160. What does that mean? Where does that go? Monique?
That's how many yards go into 16 miles.
Yeah, that's how many yards that are in 16 miles.
Sigala, I forgot to unmute. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, kiddo. 28,160 yards are in 16 miles. That's a lot. Could you imagine how many inches are in that? I'm not going to even try to give you that conversion right now. Maybe later. So let's move on. I'm going to erase this. If you need it, take a screenshot. Five, four, three, two. All right, so we've been talking about elapsed time. Elapsed time here. We've been doing some things with elapsed time. We know that 60 seconds are in 1 minute, 60 minutes are in 1 hour, 24 hours equals 1 day, 7 days equals 1 week, 52 weeks equals 1 year, 12 months equal a year, 365 days equal 1 year. We know that a centennial is 100 years, and Soledad is going through their centennial, 100 years of being established as the city of Soledad. That is awesome. So we were doing some conversions here. Convert minutes into hours. And again, if our units are going from smaller to bigger, we're dividing. If we're going from bigger to smaller, we're multiplying, right? It's just a matter of what we're multiplying by and what we're trying to find. So let's talk about converting. Let's convert 8 days equals how many hours? 8 days equals how many hours? If I'm looking at my chart, what do I know? How many hours are in one day?
24.
24.
24. So am I multiplying or dividing? That's the next question.
Multiplying.
Explain to me why we're multiplying.
Because you have 8 days and one day is 24 hours. So you're just going to multiply 24 times 8.
24 times 8. Yeah, my units are going from days to hours. So 8 times 24, ready, set, go. 24 times 8. Kaimi, are you with us? Kaimi. Pay attention, Kaimi. Carlos, Sophia. All right, Fernando, tell me.
192.
192. Fernando got that as an answer. Who else wants to give me their answer for this? 192.
I also got 192.
Who are you?
I got the same answer.
Jaime. Michelle, right? Carlos, is that what you got?
Yes.
Carlos. Monique? Arlette, what'd you get, kiddo? I haven't heard from you this morning.
I got the same thing too. 193. I don't know how.
193. 8 times 4. Is that where you got 193?
Yeah.
Check your chart. Make sure you're double checking. Lily, what'd you get?
The same thing.
All right. So 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 2 is 16. Plus 3 is 19. So what does this mean? What does this mean? Angel L, what does this mean? Angel L, what does that mean? Monique, what does this mean?
It means that 192 hours are in 8 days.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right. I'm going to give you another one because we're practicing, and then we're going to get into some word problems. Not crazy word problems, just a couple. All right. Let's do 110 hours equals how many days and how many hours? Ready, set, go. 110 hours equals how many days and how many hours? I'm going to give you a minute, maybe a minute and a half. Lily, what's wrong, kiddo?
Nothing, just a bit tired.
It's just Monday.
Yeah.
I agree.
This is why I wear this shirt.
What day is it? I wish it was still Saturday.
Yes.
I wish it was still yesterday because yesterday I went to Santa Cruz. It was fun.
Was it warm? It was
No,
raining.
it was all
yesterday.
cloudy. I know, but I went on a hike and it's like there was really tall trees.
The redwood.
And well, walking is a little bit fun sometimes.
You went into the redwoods.
Yeah.
Are you tired and sore today from walking?
No, I'm actually fine, surprisingly.
All right, Alex G, what do you think? I'm calling on you.
I'm not sure.
What do you think? Hours to days. Are my units getting bigger or smaller?
Getting bigger.
Getting bigger. So am I multiplying or dividing?
Multiply.
Not multiplying, we're dividing.
Mm-hmm.
What am I dividing by?
110.
110, yeah. That's what I'm dividing, but what am I dividing 110 by? Monique?
24.
Who has an answer for me before I start doing the math? You can put it in the chat. You can wave your hand like a crazy person. Who wants to give me answers? All right, guys, I need everybody's heads in their cameras. Everybody needs your head in your camera. We should all be working on this last problem. Carlos, give me an answer, kiddo.
I got 4 days and 14 hours.
Did anybody get the same thing? I need everybody's heads in cameras. Did anybody get the same thing? Did anybody get something different? Tell me. Kaimi, what'd you get?
I got the same answer.
Michelle, what'd you get?
I got the same.
Johnny G, what did you get, kiddo?
I got the same answer.
Julissa, are you working the problem or are you showing me your milk?
I got the same answer.
Lily, what'd you get, bud?
Same thing.
All right. Alex, what'd you get?
I got 5 days.
5 days?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need your heads, not the ceilings, guys. So 110 divided by 24. I don't know what that is right off the bat, but I'm just going to guess. I'm going to guess 5. 5 sounds like a good number. 10, 11, 12. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. So that's too big. 24 times 4 is 16. 8, 9, this is 96. Now I have to subtract. This is 0. I'm borrowing. So this remainder, I have 4 days. That's my whole number. This remainder tells me how many hours I have left over into the next day. So I have 14 hours into the next day. All right. So now that we've done a couple of conversions, let's work on some word problems. you gonna pop up? Of course, it's popping up on the other side. Kaimi and Kimberly, make sure that you guys can let everybody in. Maybe I should print that. Let me print that up real quick.
Yeah, I just let Angel in.
Sorry, I'm gonna print this up real quick so I can put it on my document camera. All right, guys, here we go. It's easier with the document camera than sharing a screen and trying to get the document camera to go. Okay, so your formal assessment will be kind of something like this. It's called a performance task. Sorry, it's frozen. A performance task builds on from one problem to the next. Okay, it gives you a bunch of things to think about, all in the same concepts though. So elapsed time. Number 1, Bill arrived at the movie theater at 1:15 p.m. The movie theater he wanted to see started at, or the movie he wanted to see started at 2:15 p.m. How long did he have to wait? So how long did Bill have to wait? From 1:15 to 2:15.
An hour.
Tell me how an hour.
Like how?
Yeah.
Look, let me check on my paper. Because there's not really much of a change because it's just adding an hour because you're just getting to 2, but the 15 stays the same.
Yep.
And there's not much of a difference in it.
So Bill waited 1 hour. All right, so we got Bill taken care of. Number 2 says Eric arrived at the movie theater 15 minutes after Bill. What time did he arrive?
2:30.
2:30. Does everybody agree with that?
Did she say 2:30?
Yeah,
It's correct because 15 plus 15 is 30.
good stuff. Eric arrived at 2:30 p.m. So Pam wanted to get to the movie theater. Sorry, I'm like shaking.
Oh.
15 minutes before the 2:15 p.m. show. What time
So
should she have arrived? Carlos, what time should she get there?
2 p.m.
At 2 p.m. Pam should arrive at 2:00 p.m. All right. Ryan knew that the movie lasted 1 hour and 45 minutes. What time would the 2:15 show end? 1 hour and 45 minutes. Let's see. So we have 2:15. And I'm going to put some hours in here. And some half hours. 1 hour and 45 minutes. What would 1 hour give me? If I were to do 1 hour, what would that give me? What time would it be? Carlos?
It'll give you 3:15.
3:15. Okay, cool. I can't add 2 hours, but I can add another 30 minutes. So if I added 30 minutes, what time would it be? Yvonne, what time would it be after adding 30 minutes to 3:15?
3:45.
3:45. And now I have to figure out, so from here to here is 30 minutes, but I only want, how many more minutes do I need? Carlos, how many more minutes do I need?
15.
I need 15, so I only need half. So if I'm adding 15 minutes to 3:45, what time would it be? Carlos, again, tell me.
4 p.m.
4 p.m. So Ryan knew that the movie lasted 1 hour and 45 minutes. What time would the show, 2:15 show end? So the show would end at 4 p.m. All right, so here's what's going to happen. I've helped you do the first 4. Okay, I've helped you do the first 4. You get to do the next 4 on your own. Okay. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. You guys got this. So Sandra was 20 minutes late for the 2:15 show. What time did she arrive?
Where do we write it on?
In your notebook.
Okay.
Number 6 is Matthew wants to watch a movie that's 2.5 hours long. He has to be in bed by 9. It is now 7. Does he have enough time? Lily, go ahead.
Wait, for number 5 or wait, number 5, right?
You're doing 5, 6, 7, and 8 on your own.
Okay.
You guys are doing awesome today. Thank you for working super duper hard. We need to do more word problems like this, I think. For those of you who are doing Math Elevate for the summer, we will be doing these things. If you need help, let me know. I wish I could move this screen. Ooh. Oh, I figured out how to move it. That'll work. Now I can make this bigger. All right. You have 3 minutes left. Alex, how are you doing, kiddo? Are you stuck?
A little bit.
Tell me where you're stuck at.
Because it said Sandra was 20 minutes late before the 2:15.
Uh-huh. Keep going.
The 2:15, but what time did she arrive at?
Okay, so think about your clock. Do you have a clock in your room?
No. We don't have a clock in this whole entire house.
You don't have a clock inside your house? Okay, so
Only like on phones or
that's okay. We can do it like this. So think about, look at the clock. No.
I was debating if it was gonna be 35
So how did you get 35? Tell me.
because usually I just add up like because Santa says she has 20 minutes late. I usually just add up the numbers.
Yeah.
So it just combines to like the next number.
Okay. So what time would it be if she was 20 minutes late? You have the minutes. Does the hour change?
No.
So what time would it be? What time did she get there?
2:35.
Yeah. You totally got it.
Okay.
Michelle, what's up?
I was gonna say the answer.
So Alex, write that answer down and go to number 6. How are we doing, guys? Doing okay?
Yeah.
Ooh, Julissa, good
I'm
job.
done.
All right, let's talk about these. One more minute, we'll talk about them, and then we'll get into our exit ticket because we will be done. Kind of went by fast today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what time are we out?
At 9:40?
9:40?
Yeah.
Isn't it supposed to be at 10?
Yeah, but because we're prepping for next week, we're letting
Oh.
it out at 9:40.
Every day?
Yep. I know. That's why we have to like be on it this week. We have to be on our math, on our social studies, on
What we could do is one thing every day. Like one subject every day.
we could,
For 5 days. Not
but
bad.
we could also do all the subjects or break them up into 2s at least.
Oh yeah, 2, like 30 minutes each.
Hey, what states did I assign? I assigned Alabama and Alaska, right?
Alaska and our state.
And your
Whichever-
state. Alabama,
Yeah.
Alaska, and your state. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So your time is up. Let's talk about number 5. Alex, number 5, you said 2:35. Right? Does everybody agree with 2:35? Give me a thumbs
Yeah.
up. Give me a thumbs up on your emojis. Give me an emoji thumbs up.
Can I go to the restroom?
Yes, you can. Give me emoji thumbs up. Yes, ma'am.
I didn't put the 2. I only put 35. I was like, wait, 2:35. And then I was like, oh wait, I forgot to put the 2.
She might as well not even go to the movie, right?
Yeah, and she's already hella late.
She's already super duper late. All right. Matthew wants to watch a movie that is 2.5 hours long. He has to be in bed by 9. It is now 7. Does he have enough time to watch the movie and explain it? Jalissa, I saw your answer in the chat. What is the answer for that? And can you explain it?
It's no, because it's 7 o'clock in his work time world, and his bedtime's at 9. And if he had 2 hours and 30 minutes, it'd be 9:30.
2.5 hours is 2 hours and 30 minutes. Matthew would be up? What time would he be up till?
9:30.
9:30. Yeah, he would be up until 9:30 p.m. past his bedtime. Number 7, Bernie got to school at 8:15 a.m. He was half an hour late. What time did his school start? Bernie got to school at 8:15 a.m. and he was half an hour late, y'all. That is really early. Alex, tell me.
I want to say it's. I want to say at
What time did school start?
maybe 7.
7 what?
7:30.
Oh, Monique, you're guessing. Alex? Monique?
7:40.
7 for you're guessing too, girl.
7:45.
School starts. Oops. At 7:45 because half an hour is 30 minutes. Could you imagine starting school 15 minutes earlier than what we do now? At 7:45, we start school at 8. Carlos, question or answer?
Can I answer number 8?
Sure. Hold on. On Saturdays, Crystal has breakfast at 8:30 a.m. Her tennis lesson starts an hour later and lasts for an hour. What time is her tennis lesson over? Go ahead, Carlos, explain it.
Her tennis lesson is over at 10:30 because when she has breakfast at 8:30 and it's an hour and it's her lesson starts in 1 hour later, that'll be 9:30 and it lasts for an hour and that will be 10:30.
Good job. Okay, so I'm just going to do a timeline. 8:30 a.m. breakfast with half an hours in the middle. On Saturdays, Crystal has breakfast at 8:30 a.m. Her tennis lesson starts an hour later and lasts for an hour. So 9:30, and it lasts for an hour, which is 10:30 a.m. Good job. So her tennis lesson is over. At 10:30 a.m. Good job with these guys. Not so difficult, huh? Alex G, what's up?
Can I get a tissue?
Sure. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing because I have to get into Google Classroom and I need to get your exit ticket sent to you. Your exit ticket's only 3 problems. They're word problems. Not difficult at all. Google Classroom. Not difficult at all.
Is it like the ones that we were just saying?
Kinda. After I'm done recording this, guys, I want to show you something, so don't take off. I'll stop recording and then I'll show you what I have, okay? It'll be fun. First, I want to show you the rubric that we used the last time.
Rubric.
Where's the exit ticket that I had last time? There it is. The rubric looks like this.
Are you gonna let our parents know that we are leaving at 9:40?
What happened?
Are you gonna let our parents know that we're leaving at 9:40? Because usually my sister asks, because she thinks like I just get out of class.
If they got the whatchamacallit, the notice, then they know.
I think she did. Yeah, she did.
Okay, so I can't find the rubric, but I'm gonna give you the exit ticket. The exit ticket is only 3 problems long. It's not difficult. And you need to complete all of them. When you're done, you cannot leave. Don't leave yet. Oh, dang it, wrong thing. All right, while you're doing that, you should be getting it. If you don't get it in your Google Classroom, refresh your Google Classroom. And I will find the rubric really quick. I know you're in here. I'm so excited for Elevate, guys. We had training on Saturday, and it's going to be awesome.
Miss Sagala,
Uh-huh.
I actually decided not to go anymore. You know why, Miss Sagala?
Why?
Because this is the reason why. Because then I would have time to go to the water park, to Royal Seco, to Disneyland.
Do you have a whole month? Summer school's only 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
You would rather go to those places than come and see me. I'm so sad.
I mean, no, but here's the thing. One thing is the reason is because I don't know if my
Miss Sagala?
my basically cousins / friends are gonna come here because they have to go back and forth to their mom's and then their dad's house.
Ah,
Miss Sagala?
what's up?
Does behind schedule mean late?
Yes.
So we're going forward or backwards?
What do you think?
I don't know either.
Wait, what were you gonna tell us?
So think about the time. And if you're late for something, does time stop and go backwards, or does time keep
Yvonne's raising her
Okay,
hand.
makes sense.
What happened, Jordan?
What were you gonna tell us?
There's something I need to show you.
Do I open with Chrome, Google, or Safari?
Open with Safari. Safari is a little bit
Wait,
more
can you
better.
show me? Can you show us?
Google Chrome is the best thing to open your devices with on any of our programs. Open it with Google Chrome. How are you guys doing?
I finished it.
All right.
Miss Agala, for number 2, what do they mean?
Ooh, good question. Let me see. Number 2.
One thing you can do is go back the time like
Miss
I
Agala,
have-
it says that I got all of them wrong, but the answer says it right.
It's because you have to input your answers and I have to go back and check all of them. Because it's a short answer.
Mr. Gala,
Your bus schedule, oh, wrong one. Kaylee had the afternoon to relax and to do her favorite
I'm
activity.
done.
She went outside to play basketball for 30 minutes. Then she went inside to watch television for 1 hour before dinner. She ate dinner at 6 p.m. Okay. What time did Kaylee go outside?
Are they asking for what time she started?
Yep.
Okay, then I know the answer for that. Just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
What did you show us?
Miss Agala, I finished.
Okay.
I finished, Miss Agala.
Don't go anywhere yet. We still have 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm done.
I know it says that you guys have things wrong or incorrect, but don't worry about that.
Miss Agala, it says verify yourself.
Did you sign in?
Miss Agala, I finished.
No.
Did you submit it, Alex? Yep, I got it.
Yeah, I submit, yeah. I'm actually kind of proud. I'm actually kind of confident about my answers because
Ooh,
it was that hard. Actually,
I like the confidence.
It says I need a password.
What is your email password?
I forgot.
All 2020 SUSD or SUSD 2020.
The capital S. All right, looking like so far it's been pretty good. You guys are doing really well with time. I want to show you the questions and the answers, but I need 18 exit tickets left. I need 18 of them. Luis, how you doing, bud?
I finished.
You finished it? Good stuff. Michelle, Yvonne, Margarita.
Miss Agala,
Uh-huh.
on number 2, it was something weird because something I did was like, you know, it said at 6, like I think it's 6 p.m.
Uh-huh.
You just need to like just basically put the time backwards.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
All right. Ooh, you can't turn in whatever you have because they're all required. Sophia, if it's running really slow, that's okay. All right. We have 5 more minutes and I still have something to show you. So your bus is scheduled to arrive at your bus stop at 6:15 a.m. However, your bus is 30 minutes behind schedule. What time will your bus arrive at your bus stop? And how did we get there? How did we get it? If it's 30 minutes behind from 6:15, what time is it? Ooh, I need
5:45.
behind. If it's behind, that means time is still moving. You haven't gotten picked up. That means you're late.
7:45.
That means you're late. So it would be 6:45. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Hi, sister. All right. Yeah, your bus, you were late at 6:45. Half an hour. Number 2, Kaylee had the afternoon to relax and do her favorite activities. She went outside to play basketball for 30 minutes. Then she went inside to watch television for an hour before dinner. She ate dinner at 6. What time did Kaylee go outside? What time did Kaylee go outside, y'all? Amy, go ahead.
4:30 p.m.
Explain how. Explain 4:30.
Because she ate dinner at 6 o'clock. So you minus an hour, which is 5 o'clock. And then you minus 30 minutes, which is 4:30.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good explanation. She watched TV for an hour. So at 5 to 6, she watched TV. And then 30 minutes. Yeah. And the last one, the baseball game started at 7 and it ended at 9:15. How long did the baseball game last? Baseball game.
2 hours and 15 minutes.
Thank you, Jordan. 2 hours and 15 minutes. 7 to 8 and 8 to 9 is 2 hours. The minutes are 15. Nothing crazy. So if we got those answers, let me check and see. If we got those answers, we're doing pretty good. Questions. No. Responses. Let me see. Summary. That's what I want. So here's what we got. For the first question, out of the responses that I got back, don't worry about the points. I have to go back and put points in. Don't worry about those. Ooh. So we have 543. We have 620, 630. 6:45 was our correct answer. So if you had 6:45, 6:45 a.m., 6:45 a.m., 6:45 a.m., the bus will be there at 6:45. I don't know what these say. 6:45, 6:45, 6:45. If that's what you wrote down, you are correct. Good job. Out of 19 responses. The second one was 4:30. Kaylee went outside at 4:30. If you had 4:30, you are correct. 5:30 p.m. We still need another hour in there. 5:70. Guys, 5:70. Our minutes only go to 60. 21:19.
I think they rushed it.
21:19 is military time for 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 is 9. 9. She went outside at 9. I don't know. We need to check that one. And number 3, 2 hours and 15 minutes. The game lasted 2 hours and 15 minutes. Ooh, I had somebody write it out in words. 2 hours and 15 minutes. So there we go. I will put points to that. Good job. I'm going to stop recording.